It is illegal to kill a single person. Why is it legal to kill millions of people? The West is going down. And it's not going down because China is threatening it, or Russia is threatening it, or anybody else is trying to kill the West, or invade the West, or undermine the West. We are going down, you might say, because of macro history and all empires go down. But the way we go down now is thanks to self-destruction. That is the alcoholist, again, who destroys over time his or her body, his or her mental abilities, because you overdo the wrong thing and you don't see the other things. And that means also you're not able to enjoy life without seeing somebody else suffer. I could be a deep psychology in why the West takes pleasure in seeing the genocide in Palestine. I say take pleasure, and it's a very nasty comment. I say take pleasure, because if not somebody took pleasure in seeing Russia being defeated or people killed in Palestine, we would stop it. It's perfectly possible to stop, whether by civilian economic means such as sanctions, by military intervention, by humanitarian intervention. Hey, where did that disappear to? When they bombed Yugoslavia, which is almost on the date 25 years ago, they said it was a humanitarian intervention to prevent a genocide. Now, I was a mediator for 4 years in Kosovo between 3 governments and President Milosevic on the one side, and the civilian leadership by Dr. Rugova, the civilian nonviolent leadership of Dr. Rugova, who was the leader of Kosovo at the time. He wanted independence, but he didn't want a war. And I know that there was no genocide. And there's no genocide that has ever been proved since then. But they invented the idea of humanitarian intervention to invade, to control, to split Yugoslavia and to split Kosovo out of the structure. Now, have you heard a single person say, we need a humanitarian intervention to stop the manifest, the very clear, the well-documented genocide in Palestine? Nobody said that. Have you seen anybody talking about the fact that I don't know how many millions it is, but it's at least 5 million people who have died the last couple of decades in Congo? Have you heard anybody talking about intervening there? And the genocide in Rwanda, there were lots of things going on that would have motivated a humanitarian intervention by the Western world. I argued for it. No, they don't do that. So somebody takes pleasure in not acting when they have an opportunity to stop a genocide and don't do it. And that is one of the genocide in Palestine going on, live streamed every day to the Western governments who are responsible for it. I mean, it's not China who is responsible for what goes on. It's not India who is responsible. Certainly not South Africa who is responsible for what goes on there. And we let it happen. And we have let it happen for half a year. It is illegal to kill a single person. Why is it legal to kill millions of people? I mean, I don't get it. After all these investigations and reports and things I've produced myself and my foundation has produced, the key to all the problems the world and humanity is facing is too much violence, whether against women, against nature, against other countries, against even ourselves. We think, it seems like we think that statesmanship is to be able to bomb somebody 5,000 kilometers away. I mean, it's barbarism. It's nothing to do with statesmanship. And it's a wrong thinking. There's more than enough for everybody's needs, but not enough for everybody's greed, as Gandhi seems to have been saying.